All right, so GilberT Arenas, who has been recently charged with some type of poker fraud and gambling and things of that nature. And as you all know, the NBA, from Scary Terry to Chauncey Billups to now I'm hearing Kevin Garnett, Tyronn Lue, all these individuals are now being charged in terms of gambling related things. So now a lot of people in the media are saying, damn, was it Chill Gil? Was he the one, no Chill Gil, that's snitching on everyone? Now, I understand him being frustrated by that, but it's also, I feel like it's his own fault. The reason why people are even accusing him of that, because he made it seem as if he was the reason why some of these things may have happened. But let's hear what he got to say, and we'll react to it as we go through it.
I'm disappointed in y'all. Like, the trolls, I'm fine with y'all. The people who are supposed to have better integrity and supposed to be knowledgeable about stuff, sites that have information, like FBI is speaking, telling you everything that's going on, how long this has been going on. And you take my trolling in my case against the people in my case that I don't know. I don't know how that has translated to me telling on a whole nother group of people. I don't even know how the two are even thought about connected. My case has a bunch of people that don't speak English. I don't know their names, that rented my house. And somehow, because my poker table in the house is confused with I running this. I get it, cool. Don't know how that is connected to someone hurting their foot or hurting their foot betting that they have a bad game in 2023. Not sure how those two connect.
They don't connect at all. And I agree with you, GilberT. You're right. They don't connect. But you coming on your show today, acting as if you just came from the federal government snitching, like that lends to it. Like, you troll so much, you play like all this is a game. It makes people wonder, like, are you serious? Are you not serious? Like, I get that you troll. I know that you aren't snitching on. I get it. I have the intelligence to understand and know this is completely separate. But you have to understand, people may assume that you may be the one just telling on everyone. Because we also know, like, listen, I know I play college football, right? When you're in the college football landscape, whether you're Division I AA, like, we know what's going on at Eastern Washington. I know what's going on in Oregon. The fans may not know, but we know as athletes what's going on in these different places, who's dating who. Like, we know these things. So in the NBA, like, we know that y'all know each other. Y'all talk about shit. Y'all communicate about shit. So, like, you could give information to the FBI if you knew it, and you may very well know it. Now, I'm not accusing you of that, but you can't be cautious and curious and this ignorant to think why people may draw these correlations. Now, he's really talking about Rachel Nichols and people who are really esteemed journalists who are looking at FBI files and things of that nature. So I get it. You're not talking about just the random trolls that are on social media. But you brought this on yourself. You take everything as a joke, Gil. Everything's a joke to you, bro. Take it more serious and maybe people will take you more serious.
A coach rebounding, giving out information on games. Not sure how those two are connected. The one that sounds connecting is the coach who was allegedly hosting games in Vegas or wherever, inviting people, poker pros, and they had 2030 China infused technology in 2019 that had glasses and all this James Bond stuff, which I've never even heard that people went to that level of, God damn it, winning people's money. The victims of that case, think about it. When you lose money that much and they're trying to strong arm them, they go to the feds. In 2019, means pre-COVID, means before the Lakers won the championship. The FBI is saying they've been looking at them for 6 years. It took them 6 years to get 34 people to tie it all together. How does that have to do with my case? Did they play at my house? My case is at my house. Did they come to my house and play? So the fact that some of you guys, some of you sites are using language that I told, which one, I've never had an interview or talked to law enforcement, judge, anybody. I haven't. They didn't never talk to me. Haven't talked to my lawyer. But I know my case. I'm not worried about my case. I know what I did. I know the only thing I did. If you have my case, 900 pages, one line. I think this is Gilbert Arenas' house. That's my case. Now, the reason I'm mad is I was playing 2K. No, I'm serious. I was playing 2K. I'm averaging 20. One of the dudes I'm playing against called me a snitch. I went 0 for 16 in front of my fan base. It affected me.
But this is the problem, Gil. You take everything's a joke, bro. You went really serious, and I believe that you're really mad and serious, bro. But then you put it into a joke and talking about you playing 2K, and someone on the fucking random guy on the internet called you a snitch. But also, you're walking into your show acting like you're a snitch. You're posting Instagram posts saying that you will snitch, and if you wish you could know some shit so you can snitch. So like, I get everything you're saying. Everything you're saying makes 1000% sense. But how can you not expect people to not think otherwise or not try to draw that conclusion when it's poker games, Euro poker games? It started with you, and now we have a lot more NBA players involved now. How do you not understand that correlation, bro?
The fact that some of y'all defamed me, I don't know if I'm going to be the bigger person and just let it go or I'm going to sue. And I know you guys know I am 55-0. I won 6, 7 defamation lawsuits. So you know I know that. And some of y'all language defamed me with false information. 2 cases that have no connection. I don't know or played with not one of those guys in that case. I don't care who they have. I know I didn't play in none of those games. I haven't seen the NBA players since we bounced that basketball. Not at a lunch, dinner, or nothing.
Love this nigga.
So the fact that y'all are affecting my 2K game does not sit right with me. I am the 2K legend at the park. And the fact that the people online is seeing my ball and seeing my outfit, like I don't even want to go to the park no more because they think I'm snitching at the park.
Bro, this nigga is stupid.
Like literally, like with all the information out there, how are you really putting my name in this? Like I don't mean, listen, there's one thing that I do, troll. Tell on somebody, I don't do that. I was raised by a father. Now, what I'm gonna do, this post is gonna drop. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get online. I'm gonna get on 2K. I'm gonna go to the rec. I'm averaging 18. I swear to God, if I don't score 20 points, I'm suing. Because before you made those fake ass allegations, I was averaging 18.
This nigga is stupid, man.
So you better hope I go out there and I ball my ass off, or I'm suing in real life. Okay?
Look, Gilbert Arenas is a clown. And I say that with respect. I think he's very entertaining. I think he's a very intelligent individual in terms of how he knows how to bring these things in and bring light to these things, right? But the fact of the matter is, again, no chill Gil, bro. You've invited a lot of these things, and I think that's the only issue, right? I agree with everything that you said, right? Nothing has anything to do with you, has no connection to you. When I looked at your case, when your case came out, I understood the perspective that you've had. I don't believe that you were an individual that was behind this. I do believe that you were behind the scenes in your case where you weren't necessarily involved, that you just provided a space for individuals. I agree with you 1000%. But when you come out of jail, when you were locked up, you got released on bail, and you're talking about how you were going to snitch, and then you make these jokes about you're going to snitch. You're playing, NCAA, saying that you wish you knew more information because you would snitch. And then you come on your show today or the day before with a bag, acting as if you just came from the federal government, telling them whatever that you just told them. People are going to draw conclusions from that, brother. So I get it. But then again, within this, where I believe that you're very serious, you still make a joke within that. And I think that's hilarious. And I think that's just why people are playing with your name. You got to take a lot of these things a lot more serious. And a lot of people have been saying this to you and about you for a long time. Hey, you've done what you've done. You're successful. You got what you got. I don't got no problem the way that you operate and you move throughout life. But this shit is going to come with it, brother. But is you going to sue? I don't know. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments down below. Do you believe Gilbert Arenas is actually going to sue these people? Do you believe he should sue these people? Or do you believe that he brought this all on himself? I believe he brought all this shit on himself. This is all his fault. It's all your fault. Now, you do have a right to be mad. You probably do have a case for defamation in a lot of these cases. But you have to take a lot of these things a lot more seriously. I think this shit is hilarious. So I'm not mad at you for it. But you have to take them a lot more serious in terms of when you're dealing with the federal government and things of these nature, right? You've been in situations before. We all know that. I ain't gonna bring them up. I ain't mad at you for them situations. Because I see through it all. I see what it actually is. I don't think you're a bad person or a bad guy. I think you're just a funny guy. You made a lot of money and you just want to just enjoy life. And I respect it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. GilberT Arena is crazy as hell. He's funny as hell. But I want to know what y'all thoughts are. Like always, y'all, I love you. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And as always, I love you. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to see you on the next one. We out of here.